7th, 2009. May we have the roll call, please?
Agency members Draymond.
Here.
Quintero.
Here.
Weaver.
Here.
Yusefian.
Here.
Chairman Najarian.
Here. May we have your report?
The agenda for the April 7, 2009 regular meeting of the Glendale Redevelopment Agency was posted on April 2, 2009 on the bulletin board outside City Hall.
Next item.
Next item is oral communication. Discussion is limited to items not part of this agenda. Each speaker is allowed 5 minutes. Members of the redevelopment agency may question or respond to the speaker, but there will be no debate or decision. And the matter may be referred to staff through the executive director for an investigation and report.
I have a card from Herbert Milano.
Agency Chair Najarian, members of the agency and city staff, my name is Herbert Milano. I haven't made any comments recently on during this time slot, but I did want to make a comparison with regard to the type of reports that the Glendale Water and Power Commission gets. I've always been an admirer of the way every month they get a summary report on how well they're doing, especially with regard to electrical faults or the loss of power or the analysis of why things occurred as they did. And I was wondering if the redevelopment agency might not want to take a similar monthly report on one particular area of economic development. I figured since you already have an employee assigned for economic development, why not have a report that provides maybe the number of closures of merchant businesses along Brand Boulevard, for example, and use that as a type of measure. If obtaining reports from the Board of Equalization concerning sales tax is too difficult or is delayed too far, maybe there is an initiative that can be taken so that at least you have a polling as to how the economy really is doing and how these merchants are doing. Oftentimes when I made suggestions with regard to how we can evaluate it, what I hear too many times is, well, we need a business tax in order to be able for us to be able to collect it. And as you all know, I'm adamantly against any type of additional taxation, especially a business tax. But I figure that's the role of an individual who is in charge of promoting economic development, finding effective ways of collecting that information, and keeping a pulse, even if it is on a random sample basis, to see how the merchants are doing and the small businesses. One of the things that I hear frequently from my friends as we gather together is how incredibly boring Brand Boulevard still is vis-a-vis Pasadena and other cities. And I think there's still a lack of vibrancy in this area, and that translates eventually into a significant lower income. I don't hear of too many people wanting to come to Brand Boulevard on a Friday evening, let alone on a Saturday. There's still not sufficient, in my opinion, sufficient vision or energy with regard to what's taking place along Brand Boulevard. And I think it's in the whole county. I don't think there's a more, elegant, street, with the type of greenscape that we have and the wide sidewalks for this city to really not have a significantly vibrant area. And I think that we continue to lose an opportunity to really make it something truly unique and significant. And that also means bringing in the art and culture and all the other events that could make it what it could be. It's been a lost opportunity for a very, very long time. And I think you need to bring someone who's going to bring the kind of energy to really coalesce all of this interest and create something unique out of Brand Boulevard. I know other people have interest someplace else, but that's the street that I walked on the most. So my concern with regard to how vibrant our economy is, how strong our merchant businesses are, and then what initiatives can we take place, and hopefully, a new chair can take this on, next year, and perhaps we can get some kind of monthly report that says, we are improving or we're not improving, or we can test some other initiatives to make this area finally a competitive street to many of the other prime entertainment streets, if I can call them, in other parts of the city. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I have no other cards. Oral communications is closed. Next item, please.
Is there any agency member staff comments?
Comments? I see none. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Agency is adjourned. you.